Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Guy McKinnon here with N Steel Boxing. I'm here with David Nyika, the towering New Zealand cruiserweight. David, I know you've been asked the same questions 100 times over and over again. How you're fighting, this, that, this, that. However, for this one, I want to ask about you as a professional athlete, essentially. I want to ask about you and your unique mentality amongst the boxing world that we've seen. You seem to be having affirmations. You seem to have such a controlled mindset, which a lot of boxers do not have. Could you talk to us about your philosophy within boxing and your profession?
Yeah, I think I'm just a completely new breed of fighter. I've I don't come from a fighting background. My parents are both in the health industry. My dad's a pharmacist. My mum's a physio. You know, I've never been in a school fight or a street fight in a fight outside the ring. Full stop. Actually, and I don't have any animosity towards anyone. This is a sport and a game and a lifestyle for me. And I love it. I love it. It's done so much for me. It's opened up so many doors. I've traveled to 31 countries in my over my career, and I feel so blessed to be able to I guess introduce myself to the world. And this is just it's a big step towards shedding a bit of light on why I'm doing this.
What is your philosophy when it comes to your sports career? As in, you have the affirmations that we've all known on the mirror there that you repeat every day. Uh, do you draw any concepts from Stoicism, perhaps?
I think there are kind of flecks of stoicism in there, but it's all kind of it's the way I understand the world, and I feel like I understand the world a lot better than Jai does. He only knows boxing, he only knows violence and fighting, and this game, and I know he doesn't like the showbiz around it, but I have a clear understanding of the ins and outs of just being a good person, man. Like, and this is this is my vehicle to do better in the world.
They do say boxing is a violent sport. They used to say it's a gentleman's sport, but at the heart of it, it's applying violence, state-sanctioned violence onto somebody. Do you think that X factor is better for Jai Opetaia, which is, as you said, all he knows, or for yourself, a very well more rounded individual, as you stated?
I think I just see a bit clearer. I think I see a bit clearer than your average fighter. This isn't a means to you know just being a better fighter. It's about being a better person and like projecting myself to enable others to be better people. It's not it's not my goal to be able to tell my grandchildren that in my lifetime I beat that guy and I killed that guy in the ring. It's like that's not sexy at all to me. Like I'm happy at home with my quiet lifestyle, with my like flowers in the garden and my chickens. It's life should be simple and life should be easy and it should be beautiful. Boxing is a violent sport, but it's like the yin to my yang. I feel like that's how the world should be.
What are your top three values?
Um, Resilience, loyalty, um, probably integrity. Yeah.
So, if I was going to liken Jai Opetaia to somebody over this build-up and over the last, say, year, his intensity level and his steely demeanor has accelerated tenfold. But this is him being genuine. I think both fighters in this has been actually genuine. Like yourself, you're being the genuine you. However, I feel like Jai has been the genuine him. For example, during that face-off that you did the other day, the intense look and unblinking intensity and steeliness of him was piercing. And he said every day you feel scared. Does Jai have a level of intimidation, an intimidation factor for you?
Absolutely. Like but I've worked with the best fighters around the world. They've all been intimidating, and I've dealt to a lot of them. I, it's nothing new to me. It's just the thing is that's all he knows. That's all he knows is intimidation and violence and boxing. And I find that admirable. I think he inspires me every day to be better. And although this isn't going to be the bulk of my life's work, uh, I need to be able to overcome someone like Jai to be able to slingshot myself towards my my dreams outside of boxing.
What methods do you use to get around that intimidation? And is there something you could tell someone to help them with that?
Uh, do something every day that scares you. And like I do that every day in a sport like boxing. I'm not a confrontational person at all. Like taking my coffee back because I got the wrong orders. Like that's difficult for me. It's like I've always appreciated the strength that you gain from doing things that scare you, and this is no different.
Just touching on the fight now, before Jai Opetaia got big, everyone used to just dismiss him. I feel like it could be the same thing in this situation. People only can assess you from what they've seen from your last, say, 5 professional fights. And you were able to do whatever you wanted to these people, okay, because they weren't on your level. I've seen you training here. You look like the goddamn Terminator. Your shoulders look like they have six packs. You're an absolute elite athlete. Do you feel like this is a coming out party? And just like Jai, before he fought Marius Briedis, no one knew him and he wasn't given credit. Is this your time to finally display your pedigree?
Absolutely, yeah. Like I've carried. I'm not gonna lie, I've carried this chip on my shoulder because he has everything that I want, and that doesn't make me a bad person. Having a bit of envy and a bit of admiration for someone that is further along in their career, but 100%, this is a coming out party. This is my opportunity to shock the world and change the fortune of my family, and like redirect my pathway forwards. It's just come a lot earlier than we expected.
If you're ever in Sydney, would you come on to End Still Boxing and do a podcast with us?
Of course, absolutely.
Thank you very much. Best of luck.
Appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much.